Okay. Hopefully we can see the graph here pretty well. This is a graph made by a guy that's doing Indus Valley civilization and showing how it pertains to Mesopotamia and the other areas surrounding it. What we find in here, though, is you can see that the green is whenever people will start their food processing. Blue is regional and building a nation type of thing. Red is your integration of society. Gold area is you're having local traditions and religion actually starting, and then we're going to have the orange on the top, and that's your flourishing society and its culmination. If you'll look here, Sumeria is the first one that starts, then Mesopotamia, the second one over. If you'll see the green at the bottom, that it is much lower than the others. It gave it at least 1,000. It actually at this point could run off the scale. But another interesting effect, they're also much earlier on the integration of society. This is also shown as how they get integrated in by the other warring people that have started up, and they eat them up pretty bad. You can see that Sumeria, Mesopotamia, actually has the gold line right above integration area in the top of the red. That gold line that's there, let me see if I can show it to you. This gold line that's right over here, it has it's the first one, and you can see it's much earlier than everybody. One hint to what's going on here, if you look at those gold lines, this is people's golden era when they really kick in. And you can see how Mesopotamia does, and then it backs back again to a red situation. That's not uncommon. You see it happen to Egypt too. But also this backing up in right there in Egypt where it has the two gold bars with a little red in it. Notice its lower gold bar is just above Sumeria's gold bar. This is whenever you'd say that the Sumerians have clearly taken over, then the Egyptians kick in right about here, and they take over from above that. But then there's a lag on everybody all the way across. And what is this lag? This is when everything goes a little wrong, I'm guessing that you would find. But notice that, I just want to point out that Sumeria is the earlier one here. It's the first one to die out too. Notice that it's the first one on the level of dying out at this level here. So they get assimilated by the Borg of society and everything in Indus Valley. So what we really can see here is that we have Mesopotamia, then Egypt, then Indus Valley, and then China, and it happens in that order. What they're leaving out on this, of course, is Greek and Roman, and Greek and Roman should actually match up to in between Egypt and Indus Valley. But their gold matches up earlier than Egypt. They seem to do a rapider thing right there in the middle. Notice how Egypt is a little squinched up. It's pretty tight, their little area that they have there. If they don't have that middle red band, then they don't have so much of a bounce. Anyhow, so this is the era of people and wherein they come about. One other thing to notice, too, is that it seems that the last one of these four cultures to bring about farming and prosperity is Egypt, and it is the one we've always thought was first. But if you'll look, it's Sumeria. Sumeria runs around bringing it to everybody, and then it starts in Egypt. It only starts in Egypt after the flood, pretty much. It only starts in Egypt way after everything else has happened. So, just want to point that out.